Hi Taurus, welcome to or back to my channel. These are going to be some timeless messages for Taurus, Taurus placements. If you have Taurus in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. You could be cross-watching for Taurus as well. You may need to flip or switch your roles as energy is fluid. Time is fluid in my readings as well. Okay, so I'm going to get into the messages for Taurus. There's something here about, let's see, I don't know, what am I picking up on for you? You could be taking a chance, or you made a major change to it. Okay. Also, if you, here you are, you might have made a major change, Taurus, because you're showing up first, front, and center, or maybe that is just the way it is being arranged, that you are front and center and steady, practical, being productive, being yourself. Looks like with Taurus. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and mention previous readings will be under the live tab. I just did a collective reading, some kind of unexpected changes and a collective shift taking place. Came out there. Okay. And also, thank you for the likes, subscribes, comments, shares are greatly appreciated in support of my channel. All right. You'll be making some romance, fun, or art, or just enjoying yourself. You'll be being practical while enjoying yourself. This isn't going to be for everybody. Okay. It'll be for very few. Taurus is out there. Taurus. What is happening with Taurus at this time? Okay, Saturn. All right, there's some kind of limit that you could be looking at. You could be looking at it very closely at this limit. All right, there's a limiting like belief around your resources or something. Yes, there's a limiting belief about your resources. And here's Gemini, what's to be believed about? So there's been limited beliefs placed upon Saturn. Saturn places limits to teach lessons, though. Saturn sets its own boundaries. Saturn teaches lessons because karma is involved. Karma teaches lessons. Karma is not punishment. Karma is a result. Okay, that's why most of these cards end in results. It's like results. Anyway, results of the past for us. All right, past limits. So where are the limits coming from? What self-imposed limits and outside limits? Because Saturn is huge. Saturn encompasses everything and their limits. All right. You exceed those limits, you got blessings and good fortune, or you are seeing what could be being blocked. What is blocking blessings and some kind of fortune? Because Saturn is karma, it is earthly things, it is Capricorn, your earth sign Taurus, the mystery, the major change, and it's a mystery. So this lesson, there's still part of a mystery of this lesson that, but what is this? What is it then? Oh, okay. It's the highest and lowest aspects. As above, so below. As within, so without. Type of energy with this. Okay, if you understand that, then you understand the lesson. That's up to you. Okay, this could have been something you were doing, and it had to do with a belief again. This could have been something a quick, swift, South Node, quick and swift trouble for you to reconsider. Okay, that could be part of a secret or a concern, or someone's secretly concerned because you're becoming a person of power and status, that Capricorn energy. So there's a secret concern here. Five of Swords in reverse. Okay, you're not playing. Okay, so if this energy, sovereign energy, walk away from it. whatever was supporting it is not being supported any longer with the Five of Swords, because the Five of Swords is more than one involved, and the people are putting down their swords and walking away. Okay. We have a Three of Pentacles. Walking away from any collaborations that you see are just not a good plan. It's simple. You didn't have a good plan, or the plan was limited, or there was a weak plan. Strength in reverse. It was a weak plan. Leo energy wasn't practical. Wow, Leo again with the sun in reverse. Somebody doesn't want this to come to light because there's an energy of concern about something coming to light, because I have a secret concern. Six of Pentacles, death. What was given unreceived. As a lesson. Yes. Okay, what is this? Judgment. You got two major arcanas here. There's judgment. That's what I said. There's looking. So look more closely at these concerns and these limits. Those are based upon the Five of Cups and sadness, disappointment. The lowest. So staying in the lowest aspect of the Three of Cups, looking at what was lost and not seeing the Two of Cups behind you. Okay, and there's also some kind of judgment behind one's back here. But it's awful weak. It's weak. Energy. King of Cups, you're emotionally mature, or you're able to emotionally process. Could be Scorpio. Emotionally process. But he did something as a result of a power that wanted power over the situation, but that didn't work. Okay, so it's showing up as a weakness with the Three of Cups in reverse. Whatever participations. Well, I just talked about the Three of Cups. You're not focused on the Three of Cups in reverse. You focus on the two of Cups that are standing up behind you. So all this is like behind your back, or behind you in the past, or behind. Here's the Three of Pentacles behind you. So it's collaborating behind. All right, and the Hermit. Virgo energy, Taurus. So collaborating behind, but you're not participating. You're observing the situation. You could be simply observing the situation at this time. Maybe you're choosing not even to observe it. You're going within. You're not open to the outside influence. Wow, because you got a Four of Wands. I just mentioned the Two of Cups behind you. You got a stable marriage foundation. Somebody can't disrupt this energy. It's stable. That's what the Four of Wands is. And it's like a support, world support. You closing out a cycle. This is a huge generational cycle here with the world as well. You'd be standing your ground. Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody's not open to change. Eight of Pentacles. You're working hard. Or Eight of Cups. Eight of Pentacles, injustice. Somebody worked hard for injustice. For a lost cause then, right? For an Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. Worked hard for an Ace of Pentacles, but it turns out not to be an equal give and take. So this Three of Cups and Three of Pentacles are involved. Okay, I just want to see what description here. Okay. Here's the Two of Wands. It flew out. All right, so you're going to know You're gonna know this. It's like you've got I just talked about the world. You got the world in your hand here. You're observing. So if you're making a plan, you're aware of all of the information, not just part of it. And this is a weak injustice anyway. 5 of Swords in reverse, because everybody's walking away. So you could be like aware of that. Taurus. Not disappointed. Okay, this is the energy of disappointed. That's the energy of limits. All right, so if you're not limited and you're not disappointed, I got 4 of Cups in reverse, 2 of Swords, Wheel of Fortune. There's like been a solution to the situation. It's been a resolution. The 2 of Swords, 3 of Swords in reverse. All right, now the 4 of Swords comes next. So that's taking a rest or saying a prayer and having a prayer being answered. Because I have the extraordinary power of prayer right here with the 4 of Wands. So that's not to be played with, I want to say. 8 of Wands. And then manifestations coming in about it. Because you did. You did. Say a prayer. All right. Queen of Pentacles. This involves you and who or what you're giving to. Okay, let's see what the Queen of Pentacles, you can be very giving, but there's a lot of information going around here about 2 of Cups. Wow, I can't make this up. I was talking about the 2 and the 3 of Cups right there. All right. So I said one of these manifestations, and it's the 2 of Cups. Okay, so this one, that's what you prayed about. And here it is. All right, we got the King of Swords. Page of Pentacles in reverse. You moved to calmer waters. Whatever's like was the 3 of Pentacles, King of Wands in reverse. Whatever lacked alignment with your passion, purpose, and manifestations here, whatever judgments were put out, was based upon somebody not knowing what they're doing with their own time and energy. And that's, see, Ace of Swords in reverse. That confirms what I just said. Not misrepresentation. There's a lot of misrepresentation over here. with the my goodness, why can't I think of it? Strength in reverse. Because it's the Ace of Swords in reverse again. Oh my God. Okay. Taurus, they're probably in here. Interesting. All right, hang on here. I'll look at these. Queen of Wands. A lot of hard work put in with no results. Queen of Wands. 8 of Pentacles. There's the hard work, and the Queen of Wands putting that energy behind it. And then the Page of Pentacles in reverse. It doesn't go anywhere. There's no offers. I don't know why that's showing up. Oh, because the Empress, the Empress is in reverse. I'm going to get a drink of coffee. Hang on. The clouds are really cool outside today because I got my table facing where I can see outside the window real nice. What's going on here? Oh gosh. All right. The Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. All these people. Taurus. All right. Oh, well, okay. All that has to do with your resources. somebody didn't have the resources to maintain here, and so they got nervous. That's what I'm getting. They also got nervous how they handled it. Your swords in your back. That's 10 of Cups in reverse. Coming from energy that is just not happy with a new beginning, a marriage, or a contract that is able to like withstand time, or it's till death do you part. And then there's an injustice. What's this blockage of this injustice? Money, greed, confusion, Queen of Wands, fire sign, Lovers in reverse. Somebody not choosing love, or their actions and their words aren't in alignment. All right, so you're being cautioned about your actions and your words being in alignment. Right. Because of something about over-giving, over-receiving. Somebody did something here. Now there's a big old concern. Somebody not innocent. And it didn't turn out to be productive. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody expected something without doing the work as well. Taurus. Right. The ships to come in without doing the work. 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Wheel of Fortune. That is like the number 10. An ending. Death. Unwilling to change, though, or such a slow change, but or maybe you were shortchanged. I'm getting shortchanged. Watch your change. I mean, what's shortchanged here? And it's going to be seen as shortchanged with the 6 of Wands. All right, that injustice will be seen as a 5 of Wands. It's like a really petty competition here to be seen or to know more, or who's doing it. Oh, gosh. 3 of Cups in reverse. All right, they're in a competition that just isn't going anywhere, not learning anything new, and not being seen in a good light. Got the Hermit, and then connections to or with codependency. There's a dependency upon an Ace of Pentacles. Then I have the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. This is very careless, childish. Go within, the answer's there. Because whatever on the outside is Ace of Swords in reverse. This 3 of Cups, this competition, that's pretending not to participate too. Yeah, the Hierophant, but at higher realms saw everything. So whatever somebody thinks is hidden is not hidden. Stand your ground, 7 of Wands. Empress in reverse, distorted feminine energies. Giving like in general, yeah, the whole deck just slid. A whole lot of stuff here. I want to take a look at this 3 of Cups in reverse. Didn't affect anything. It's just showing the lowest aspect of what it needed to be healed in a generational aspect, I feel. Okay, you're not left out in gold. Wow. Very stable, generous. So now you're not giving to this energy, so it's feeling hurt about it, possibly. Hangman, yeah. Knight of Wands in reverse. You don't trust it. World. Coming out kind of sideways there, but this is closing off the cycle. Whatever news is coming in, it's meant to clear up the confusion, not further add to it. You put up boundaries. Whoa, I just kind of Set that down kind of loud. So something could be loud or something. It could be loud about the resources, jealous of your practicality. Because, I don't know, something. Okay, you've got the real. What is this? Oh, the best medicine is the real scoop. The best medicine is the real scoop. Because there's cracks in the facade. So there's cracks in someone's facade. You're fulfilling your dreams, being refreshed, and you could be moving. Okay. And you have the resources to maintain this move or this new direction. Your dreams take flight. You could be very busy right now, Taurus. Okay, this energy has an eye on your nest egg. If you're creating a nest egg, yeah, they want to be united with you because they're in a 6 of Pentacles in reverse, but you didn't get to it. So, so now there's limits, been somehow somebody's not happy with the limits they're incurring. Beyond your ability, done to death, not viable. All right, somebody's overpaid or something's been done where it's not practical. There's been a link, so somebody's, all right, this united energy is going to have a change in their schedule, or they're going to be behind schedule, or there's something about somebody's schedule here. Energy on pins and needles, rough patch and too much. Something's become too much. Like oil and water, separate lives drift apart. And then you have stormy relationships, trouble, strikes, and in an uproar. When you have stability, that's what happens. That's the balancing of the scales. That's things returning and being received that, you know, it's like everyone will get what they deserve here. Cut short, uphill battle, fighting for a lost cause. These stormy relationships were fighting for a lost cause. You could be cutting those short at this time. Let's get some advice for you. There's been control issues. Okay, you could be moving away from those. All right, yeah, again, control issues, because give it to God is in reverse. So a lot of control, but that's weak. The strength is in reverse. Reduce your stress at this time. Isn't that watermelon tourmaline? Yes, it is. Reduce stress. Distress your mind, body, and schedule. I said something about schedule. Schedule. As you need time to rest, recharge, and renew. All right. Somebody's progress is being blocked. Time to purify, excuse me, and detoxify with garment. It's time to release physical and energetic toxins from your life. All right. Indeed. Those are what's causing the limits. Okay. Value your self-worth. I have a diamond here. You are God's precious gem. Your heightened intuition right now. Trust your inner knowing. Heightened intuition again with Moonstone. Trust your inner knowing. I do love this. You have unnecessary worries. I do love reading tarot. Indeed. Revealing your true self. All right. I am going to get some romance angel cards here. Let me shuffle them real fast. I didn't get a chance to do that. So, let's just see here. Away from those other cards. Taurus, what's happening? The love situation. Taurus. Oh my goodness. Okay. Release again. Stress. Stress reduction. The first word is release. Release. Release stress around the X. It's time. The time has come to clear your energy. You got Hymen energy here. So yeah, so the X is still in the mix. Not being seen. And friends. Just let your friends help you, but I think this is part of the week injustice with the friends deal and the stress and what you're purifying and detoxifying from. Yeah, you're not expressing your feelings in a direction of the energy connected with an X. There's an energy of make the effort, codependency. So there's that codependency for you to make an effort in a direction that you've already chosen not to make the effort. You freed yourself. Yeah, I'm picking up on free. And you just free yourself again. Free yourself. Purify and detoxify. All right, I just said that. Make the effort in reverse. You're not making the effort you used. Well, we know that. You used your intuition here. Trust your inner knowing about where the stability is and where it is not. And allow things to be released as they need to be. Attraction in reverse. That confirms that. Allow things to be as they are instead of how you want them to be. Or somebody wants something to be something for some reason. And you probably don't know what that is. It's fear. So choose love over fear at this time. Everyone has value in reverse. Like I've had some friends that didn't value your participation. You have love is your energy. Patience is a virtue. Practice patience. It's an energy that's not appreciating your talents. Well, I felt my hair. Okay. Express your feelings. You're not expressing your feelings. So you're purifying and detoxify what is not. Okay, so you're very calm. You're very patient. This energy's become impatient and not calm. You are never alone. This energy is becoming aware that you're never alone. And you're not worried. It is a wasted emotion. It's in reverse. You're not even worried. Somebody's worried about you not making an effort, but you're not worried about not making the effort. I said as above, so below. You're releasing this with kindness. Kindness does count. Were very kind to this energy at one time, or your kindness was mistaken for weakness. There was an expectation attached. Somebody was expected. Okay, got faulty guidance. Somebody got some faulty guidance that created some worry based upon a fear because they can't do something. They can't do something because they're busy judging. So instead of judging, maybe the time would be better spent to understand instead of to judge. Because the only reason people judge is based upon lack of understanding, or they don't want to see something within themselves to begin with. This could have been you are being asked to be a lead by example person on a day-to-day basis. All right. Taurus. Neighbor dog. It's all right. Sounds like a little dog. Hurtful events. You know, the dog might be trying to tell you something. Hurtful events took place. You stayed in love. You honored your word. So through the hurtful events, you honored yourself. It's about having, so if something can have an effect on you, then you allowed it. So you're seeing where you allowed it. You have a recovery and a comeback. Your recovery and the comeback is what's gonna change things. Happiness is simple. Yes. Taurus, trust yourself. What you're not expressing your feelings to. Trust your own feelings, because something's meant to change someone's feelings. It's about trust yourself and your roots of stability, the roots that you go by, the values, the integrity, all that. And when you do that, you have a wish granted and a spiritual link. Okay, you had a wish or a prayer, I said, about manifesting or doing something about a link. Release the burden. So you're linking up with your soul chart, possibly. And there's a new identity. Let's see. Wish granted. Yeah. You're attracting something brand new. It's like a diamond in the rough type of energy. Small but mighty. Mighty Mouse. Give up control. Small but mighty mouse. All right, Taurus. I do hope this was helpful, because I was going to say another thing about this card, but I'm not going to. I changed my mind. All right. I'm going to end it there. I do hope this was helpful, Taurus. See you next time. And thanks so much.